Welcome back, Perez Gaming here. I'm going to be showing you my pickups for the last few months, going back as far as December. I picked up quite a few for the PlayStation 3, so without further ado, let's go. No in particular order. First one is Gran Turismo 5, the Academy Edition. Apparently this is like the complete edition with all the DLC. I'm not too sure whether you still need to download it, anything like that, but yeah, Gran Turismo 5. As you know, I picked up Gran Turismo 7. I'm enjoying that, regardless of, the microtransactions and all that, but the gameplay is actually quite solid. I picked up Facebreaker. I'm starting to pick up some of these older titles with the red spine. But I picked up Facebreaker mainly because it sort of reminded me of Ready to Rumble for the Sega Dreamcast, if any of you guys remember that. Yeah, I do enjoy sort of the boxing games. Well, talking about boxing games, I picked up Fight Night Round 3. I did have this before originally in my collection, but as always, I sold it and then I bought it back. I just recently picked up this one. Got this Fight Night Round 4. Got this on eBay for cheap for about £4. Pretty good condition. Disc is pretty clean, like 90% clean. Maybe one little scratch, but Fight Night Round 4. And finally in the series, I picked up Fight Night Champion. Still waiting for another sort of Fight Night game to come out because nothing came out for the PS4. So it's good to have these in physical format because I don't think you can even download these on the PSN store. Okay, so moving on. I believe some of these are PlayStation exclusives. So for the famous, or infamous Genji, Days of the Blade. 1 second, a bit blurry. I haven't heard too great things of this, but I just wanted to have this in the collection. I'll give it a go eventually. I picked up Golden Axe Beast Rider. I mainly picked this up because I was watching a documentary on YouTube about the making of this and how it should have been like an open world game, and it was meant to be totally different, but I think they sort of just run out of time and they were working on other projects, so we got this instead, but still willing to give it a go. Golden Axe Beast Rider. This one I picked up recently, mainly because this is sort of like a demo showcase. I remember when the PlayStation 3 was launching and this company was showing off the engine of what the PlayStation 3 could do, and that is Unreal Tournament. I'm not too sure whether you remember there was a trailer and showing like the engine and what it could do on the PlayStation 3. So I'll be glad to be playing this, and let's see what the PlayStation 3 was capable of at the beginning of its life cycle. As you will know, towards the end it was a bit of a monster with the games of like Last of Us and Uncharted series and God of War and all that. So that's Unreal Tournament. Picked up Eat Lead, The Return of Matt Hazard. I'm not too sure it's any good, but it looks like a little fun sort of arcade type of game. First person shooter. So I picked up that. I picked up Legendary. Again, I don't know too much about these. I think I passed a lot of these up. I don't know why. I think because at the beginning I was sort of really into sort of trophy hunting, and when most of these games didn't have trophies, I sort of passed them up. I don't know why. But let me know if any of you guys have played these games, and yeah, give me your input. I picked up Fracture. I know this one's got that strange, well, not strange mechanic, but it's a mechanic where you can sort of change the landscape of the levels with some kind of power. We'll have a go. I'll let you know how it is. I remember playing this game. Next game I got a demo, and I really enjoyed it, but I never picked it up, and that is Bourne Conspiracy. I actually really sort of enjoyed this game when I played a demo of it, but yeah, I'm gonna give this one a go because I actually sort of enjoyed that. I'm just having a look. I think there was a little tear in the sleeve, but it's fine. Next two games, I picked up Overlord, or should I say Overlord 2. But the thing is, I bought that game, and then not too long after, this one was, I saw this out, and it's basically the same game with an expansion. But yeah, I think this one you sort of control minions. It looks pretty fun. Gonna give it a go. There's Overlord 2 and Overlord 2 Raising Hell. I picked up Ace Combat Assault Horizon Limited Edition. I haven't really played, I don't think I've played any of the Assault Ace Combat games, but I've heard that this one is really different to the rest, but I've got nothing to compare it to, so I couldn't give you my feedback on them. But yeah, I'll give it a go, and yeah, hopefully I enjoy it. Okay, next I picked up Rise of the Argonauts. I do like this kind of era of game, you know, the old Romans and Greek mythology and all that, so I'll be giving this a go. Picked up The Testament of Sherlock Holmes. Yeah, it's a lot of investigations and stuff like that, so that is The Testament of Sherlock Holmes. I picked up, so that's Risen 2 and Risen 3. Like I said, I never really gave these any thought when they first came out on the PS3, but I did now. I also picked up Enemy Front, first person shooter game. Again, just doing research on PlayStation 3 games, and this one they said was pretty decent, so we'll have a look. I don't really tend to listen to too much reviews or feedback. I like to sort of experience it myself, because I might like it, someone else might not like it. I picked up White Knight Chronicles 2. White Knight Chronicles. And I did pick up White Knight Chronicles 2. This one actually has apparently the fully remastered version of White Knight Chronicles, but I don't know whether it's a DLC code, and if it is, it could be expired, who knows. That's why I sort of do like going for physical copies, because you know the game, well, I know the older games, they're actually on the disc, and nowadays, you know, most of it is sort of like a patch, and you have to download the whole game. So I picked up a few games in the Tom Clancy series. That's Tom Clancy's Vegas. Picked up Tom Clancy's Vegas 2. I picked up Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter 2. I've heard pretty good things about these. I do love my tennis games, so I bought Sega Superstars Tennis. Okay, coming towards the end of my pickups, I picked up Metro Last Light for the PS3. It's the limited edition. Like I said, it's probably got DLC codes that probably don't even work anymore, but oh well. I picked up Dark Souls 2. The only games I played in the Dark Souls series are Bloodborne. I played about half an hour of it, and it was a bit too much for me, so I turned it off. But I'll go back to it eventually. Picked up Diablo Ultimate Edition. I picked up Saint Seiya Brave Soldiers. And coming back to the last two games I bought, Majin and the Forsaken Kingdom. I think this is a reseal. As you can see, it's got no PS3 tear strip, but I got this. And the final game that I got in my pickups is Grand Theft Auto, the Complete Edition. This is the number 4, which has got Grand Theft Auto 4, The Lost and Damned, and The Ballad of Gay Tony. It is factory sealed. yeah, so I'm looking forward to playing all these games. So that's my pickups, guys, for the last few months. As you can see, I've been kind of busy. But well, let me know in the comments below which games do you think I should play next, or what games do you have. Anyway, until the next video, peace.